Hi friends, welcome to Tutors Funny channel. Today I am going to teach how to install the Angular 19. So, how to install the Angular 19? First, what you are going to do is you have to go to Google, type width. So, instead of going to install the Angular in their official website, you have to install using width. It is very easy to install. Okay, so if it is a React developer and Vue.js developer, everything we have installing the front end app using the Vite framework. Okay, so what you're going to do is here I'm going to go to my G drive. I'm going to create the folder Angular 90. I'm going to install the Angular 90. Okay, so here I'm going to install, type cmd. You have to go to the Vite official website, get started. Here I'm going to choose this one, npm create with latest. Copy this, paste on it here, press enter key on your keyboard. You have to wait until the things configure. Here you have to tell them the project name. I'm going to tell that first app, press enter key. Now it asks to select the framework. You have to select here. Earlier it only Vue and React is available. Now they are launching new front end frameworks. Okay, the Angular is not there previous time. Now they are added the Angular as well. Now you have to select them help of your up and down arrow key on your keyboard. You have to press the down key on your keyboard and select Angular, press enter key, press enter key. Right, now you have to wait until the installation started. Now here in this process, CSS main, this is not an advanced version. Instead of select the CSS, you have to select the SCSS. Okay, this is the advanced version of CSS. Press enter key on your keyboard. It asks you, do you want to enable the server side? Here I'm going to select no, we don't need at the moment. Okay, press enter key. Your installation is started. You have to wait until the installation completed. It depends on the internet speed. Okay, my speed is little bit slow, my internet connection is. If it is speed, it will be completed soon. Okay, very simply it is completed. Now you can see it is installing successfully. Now here what I'm going to do is I'm going to go to okay, Angular 19. Here it installing successfully. Now go inside the folder. So you type cd, go inside the first app. Now you are going inside the folder. Now I'm going to open this folder structure in VS Code editor. So you have to type the command code space dot. Okay, so if you are not installed the VS Code editor, you have to install that. Okay, the VS Code editor. Now your project is open up here. Now you can see here the Angular JSON. You can see the everything. Package JSON, everything's are there. You can see here. Okay, so this is your app. Okay, so now here you can go src, go to src. Inside the src there is a file called index.html. This is the called as Angular is a single page application. Okay, so here we have a app folder. Inside the app folder we have a component.html. This HTML, when you run the app, you can see the output of this style. So let's run the app. Instead of running your terminal over here, you have to run it over here. I'll go inside here. I'm going to type the command npm start. Your app is started. Okay. Now here I'm going to type no. I don't need analytics. Okay, we just run the app properly. The policies they are asking the policies here, just click on no. That's it. That's the thing you have to do it. Okay, it's very simple, easy process to run the app. Okay, so here I already run this app. That's why it is asking the port. So I'm going to give the new the same. So again I'm going to start because I already running the already my app is running. Yes, I have to close the app. already running that one. Yeah, here it's running already. Let's close it. Okay. Now here it's taking the different. So if you are close at running, Control C to close. Now I'm going to run the app again. You can see, because if you already your app is running, just if you already created the app is running, if you are running again, it asks to create the new port. Okay, so here this is the default they have created the port. The default port of the Angular is 4200. That's the default port. Okay, if the default port is already running here, now it's a default port. This port's already running, it will be generated, the Angular app generated the default random port. The random port you saw already. So this is the welcome of page of Angular. Okay, so Angular 19. So here now you can see this is your index. You can see if you go here the folder and file structure, this is the in node modules, all the dependencies you are installing inside this folder. Inside the SRC folder, this is your project folder, your project's architecture. Index file is a main file. After that index file, here we have a file app.tss. Here we have a first page app. Okay, so here you can see the title. Here it is assigned. It will be connected to app.component and .scs, these two files. Now for HTML, default one I'm going to get rid of this. Instead of that, you have to write it here h1. You have to write here my first Angular 19. Save our, and now you bring back to the application section. It's working perfectly. This is how we have installed the Angular. Okay, this is how we are running the Angular. Now here you have to save this. Now here this adding. Now if you want to write the paragraph, you can write the paragraph. Some of the paragraphs you can write it here. Go to the dummy text. Select the paragraph. This paragraph I am going to copy. Paste on it over here. File save all. Now bring back to the application, check. Here's okay. Very simple. Okay, the Angular. This is how you have to learn the Angular. Before you have to work with the Angular, you must have a good knowledge of HTML and CSS. That is a must. Okay, before you are driving to the Angular program. Thank you for watching. If you have any doubt, you can ask me. Thank you. In my upcoming video, I'm going to discuss about the Angular everything. Okay, so how to create the Angular new projects and how to do the Angular validation pipes and everything we have discussed about my upcoming tutorial. Keep watch.